Welcome to the podcast series Talking Success, Connecting the Global FinTech Community. I'm Catherine Brassell, and today I'm joined by Aleksander Bobrov, who is the Head of Development at PaySage as well as Head of Card Processing at VIALET, who we are going to talk about today. VIALET is a crypto-friendly business account for SMEs who are based out of Lithuania, and they deliver a fully digital experience for both medium and low-risk customers. They offer dedicated IBANs and card processing for corporate clients, processing C2B, B2B, and B2C payments. VIALET offer banking APIs, mass payouts, or third-party integrations for low and medium-risk global SMEs. With that, let's kick right off. Hi there, Aleksander. How are you, and how has your start to the week been?
Hi, I'm doing good. We started with a big new client launching this week, so really excited and can't wait.
Brilliant. Well, we'd love to hear a little bit more about yourself, about the company. So why don't we kick it off and just have you tell us a little bit more about yourself, kind of your career history, and really what led you to become head of development at VIALET.
VIALET is a Lithuanian-based and licensed electronic money institution. We're doing corporate accounts for small, medium enterprises and private accounts for the European residents. We started in 2018, and here we are. We celebrated the anniversary of 5 years of the company existence on the past week, and many things are coming. The main goal of the company is to make a seamless experience of user onboarding and access to payment services such as IBAN, credit card processing, acquiring and payouts, and issuing virtual and plastic cards for the privates. Me personally, I'm concentrated on the credit card processing development and the sales in the company. And I'm in the company for 3 years already.
Okay, brilliant. Well, congratulations on that work, that 5 years at the moment.
Thank you.
Tell us a bit more about VIALET. How do your customers really benefit from the services and the products really in their everyday life? And also just what is the most usable and demanded product that you've seen at the moment at the company?
I would say that quite a lot of banks, first of all, I cannot say that they do not understand. They simply have no time and resource to understand the client issue and the client problem, especially when it comes to cross-border operations, like from EU to Asia or from EU to Latin America or APAC region. It's quite complicated in terms of AML and compliance to have enough resource to monitor the transactions, and they just shut down the accounts. So I would say that we're here to understand the client needs in terms of their transaction activity, first of all. Second of all, our main mission, I would say, that to make the proper corporate account affordable for any size of business, starting from a small retail shop somewhere on the street, ending with a big international company.
Okay, for sure. And just looking a little bit at where we are currently in the payment fintech wave, where would you say we are right now, and what does that look like?
I would say that over the past couple of years, we saw quite a lot of different huge deals and medium deals in the payments and fintech industry. We saw like ridiculous 43 billion acquisition of WalletPay, Ingenico for 8.6, SafeCharge was sold by Nuvei, and etc. Lots of A, B, C, D, and then it goes rounds with fantastic results in terms of investment attraction for the payments. But if we consider the payment fintech as a wave, then all of the participants just started paddling, and getting back to surfing definitions, somebody will be wiped out because of things what happened over the past couple of months. For sure, we will see the decline of the turnover of investment coming to the industry. So that means that all the fintech, they have to keep in mind that they have to become profitable in first 1 or 2 years. Otherwise, it's not possible to survive,
Where do you kind of see more room for improvement, for payment solutions companies?
I believe that most of the people are not aware how many cool products so they can get if they would know about them. Well, it happened over the past centuries that banks are a number one choice for most of the clients, legal entities and privates, because bank is like an essential place where you keep the money and conduct operations. The clients are starting to look around for a new solution once they observe lots of technical, legal, or any other kind of issues. And only at that moment, they realize that there is like lots of different companies who are able to give a better service, way much better service than traditional bank.
So looking at all of that, how do you kind of see fintech really then changing overall in the next few years?
I think that right now is a good chance to make a fintech company more recognizable in the markets. And I think that SMEs, first of all, and maybe big corporations as well, they will realize that if they will have like 3 different contracts with 3 different companies for different products like card processing, credit line, and corporate accounts, they will benefit much better rather than having everything at a so-called one-stop shop.
Yeah, just more competitive.
Yes, exactly. Because if you are an expert in one field, then you will definitely be able to do better at this field than the one who is doing everything, but just a bit,
It's a good point. And also, I think it also obviously allows people to diversify their own portfolio a bit and not just rely on one service provider, right, for everything.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But it's interesting because a lot of fintechs are trying to kind of produce a super app and kind of a one-stop shop for everything. So they kind of do want to get everyone's business. I suppose, I mean, obviously the SME or the client, it's at their discretion, but it is always interesting to see how different fintechs sort of differentiate products and services and how they kind of advise clients, I guess.
But I think it depends on the main field of operation and the business type. If it's about the retail, then the common person would like to have everything in one application. But when it comes to B2B operations, the corporations, they're able to diversify the products and the service providers.
And tell me, what is the focus really, in your opinion, in terms of the future of fintechs, in terms of development, and also kind of what sort of trends are you keeping an eye on at the moment that might also impact that future development?
I would like to say that in general, society is looking for the most convenient and secure payment method. We saw like the first revolution when the human beings went from the gold to banknotes, like to the cash, then from the cash to credit cards, and basically the credit cards was like the latest payment revolution, and it was about like 40 or 50 years ago. And right now, as for Europe, I cannot say about like the rest of the world. But as for Europe, the Payment Service Directive 2 should be like a next payment revolution, because there is no like a monopoly like from payment schemes. The merchants, they're able to receive the money quickly. There is a low possibility of fraud as well. So I would say that that should be like the next payment revolution. And we're definitely into it, and we're trying to develop a new product for our clients as well.
Okay. Talk to me a little bit more about these new products, services, and transaction models that are really just enabling next generation payments.
The main thing about payments is to deliver the money as quickly as possible without additional hassle, obviously. So the SEPA Instant for Europe is a great innovation, and our clients love it. Privates and legal entities, both of them. We are mostly concentrated on the B2B operations. So it's more about make everything in automatic mode. So we are developing our API. We are developing our core banking to have it available for different kind of CRMs or bookkeeping systems. So the clients would be able to make the transfers in most convenient manner for them. So that's what we are more concentrated about.
Awesome. Would you guys consider moving over B2C, or you're just going to be focused for now on the B2B side?
Well, we have some sort of B2C operations right now, but it's quite complicated to make a development for B2C because right now it's mostly coming into marketing budget. It's a bit complicated to have like a combat for a new user with such giants like N26, Revolut, Monzo, Soldo. There's a lot of them.
Yes.
The number of users, it's a bit limited. So we have to pay like €50. The approximate cost of a new user is about €50. And when you don't have any seed rounds or ABC rounds with the numbers like Revolut, it's close to impossible to compete them, So that's why we're not concentrated into that. But we're working on our application as well, and hopefully we will publish something exciting over this year.
Awesome. Well, it's certainly great to kind of keep an eye and watch out for that. So talk to me a bit more about what future success looks like for VIALET kind of over the next, I would say, 5 to 10 years.
For the next 5 to 10 years? That's
long term.
Yeah, that's
maybe let's say the next 3 years then.
Yeah, so we just launched our automatic onboarding system. Basically, that's a part of our vision to make corporate accounts for the SMEs simple and affordable for any type of business. We hope that the prospective users would evaluate that and would love that. We'll use that on a daily basis, and then we'll see where we will finish the next 3 years. Hopefully, somewhere on the top of the fintechs.
That would be amazing. And in terms of expansion, what does that sort of look like for VIALET at the moment? Are you entering kind of different regions in Europe or any other parts of the world, or what does that look like at the moment?
Yeah, so for the time being, we would like to concentrate mostly on Eastern Europe operations because it's still an emerging market. Even though it's almost for 20 years in European Union, there's a lot of cash deals on a daily basis on the private side and on the legal entity side. So I believe to make like a cashless society, in Eastern Europe should be our task number one, and then we'll see how we can expand to other parts of Europe and then to other parts of the world.
Well, once again, congratulations on the 5-year anniversary with the company, and it'll be exciting to see what happens over the next 5 years. And as you guys obviously expand and grow your user base, so we wish you all the best. Let us know if any of our listeners would like to get hold of you. What would be the best way for them to reach out?
So it's LinkedIn, email, WhatsApp, any messenger which you would like, maybe even Facebook or Instagram.
Brilliant. Thanks so much for your time today, Alex. It was great talking everything payments from your side. We'll certainly keep an eye on you guys. And just wishing you all the best until we speak again.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode, Talking Success, connecting the global FinTech community. Please follow us on LinkedIn under Talent in the Cloud, or if you're interested in exec talent, expanding your FinTech team, or you yourself are looking for an exciting change in your career, please check out our website, talentinthecloud.io.